Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video guide for Ark Survival Evolved. Today in this video, folks, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about taming a Pachy. So that is basically the dino that likes to headbutt things. There are several things to know. It is a rideable creature and it is a knockout tame, but you don't want to get hit by it because it does apply torpor. And of course, there is a trick, a very subtle trick with regards to taming it. But before we get into it, this is what you will need. You will want to use the simple kibble. Of course, you can also use veggies and the berries, meho berries being the best. And in order to ride it, you will also want to have a saddle. You can unlock it at level 14 over here, as you can see, and it costs 9 engram points, and it's fairly easy to craft as well, so it does make it a rideable creature. I do suggest using a bowler to bowler it, and there is a very subtle catch with regards to taming it. It is not a big creature, but you really certainly don't want to be hit by it. Make sure that the area is clear before you decide to knock it out. And once the area is clear, make sure that you have your bowler at the ready and just kind of bowler it. Once you bowler, it will aggro onto you, so you then want to start knocking it out. Now, at the risk of it running off, I'm going to show you why you don't want to aim for the head. As you can see, I only did 3 damage. Therefore, the amount of torpor from that is very, very low. So you want to do body shots on this particular creature. This is very important. Now, because I did hit the head once, that means I might possibly come to a situation where the Pachy will not be knocked out before the bowler breaks, which is kind of what you're seeing right now. So I'm gonna have to chase it. We've got a bit of lag, which is unusual for the server. I'm gonna try and hit it whilst it's running. I should need 1 or 2 hits on it before. Let's see what happens here. Okay, just run off. Time to go and catch up with it. So all I would have needed there was 1 or 2 more darts on it to knock it out, but because I hit the head, it ran off. Oh, hey, it's down there. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, that's how important it is not to hit the head. As you can see, it is now sleeping down here, which is good for me. So now I can dismount it and I can then put food in its taming, in its inventory to tame it. So that's pretty much all you do. Just access the inventory, put its favorite food in there. Now, once again, it likes the simple kibble. You can use berries as well. If you're going to use berries, I do suggest using the meho berries or veggies, which are slightly better than the berries. I'm just going to try and use my wyvern as a shield, and we'll wait for it to starve out. This is a high level one, so with all high level creatures, I recommend starving them out before you put anything in their inventory, so that way you don't waste kibble and valuable resources. Now, in order to starve things out, I do recommend that you use Dodo Dex, which is an amazing app for the game. It tells you how long you need to starve out any creature in the game. You just put in the specific server details and the creature details, and it will also tell you how long you can tame it in, what amount of resources you'll need, and all that good stuff. Really good app to have, especially if you're playing on official servers. As I've said, it is a rideable creature. It does not have a great deal of carry weight, so I will have to move some stuff off out of my inventory. Walking, it is quite slow. Running, it is fairly fast. It has 2 attacks, so it's a little headbutt here. On the left click, right click, it'll do that thing. And you can run and do a headbutt, as you just saw right there. Now that applies torpor and does a knockback as well. I'm going to try and use it on something, just kind of show you. I'm trying to get this pteranodon. Nope, totally missed it. You cannot steer whilst it's doing that. It will run in a straight line. I am not going up against that. There we go. And another thing you have to be careful for is once you've started that, you cannot stop until the Pachy stops. So make sure you have a clear path. It does not break rocks, as you can see. And in terms of harvesting, it can harvest wood and thatch, but it will not harvest berries and other stuff like that. So a very simple one-dimensional sort of creature in terms of its ability. It is still a cool creature to have, and it is also an egg-laying dino, which means that you can use the eggs to make kibble, which you can then use to tame other dinos and creatures in the game. that is pretty much it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please don't forget to support me in the channel by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.